Um, when you think about this overall program that you have built on the LeadSeed platform since a couple of years now, what was your objectives and in particular your points?
Sure. So service providers, there's around 30,000 service providers around the globe. And it becomes very difficult to reach all 30,000, obviously. So this is where we're working with not only HPE sales teams and engagement teams, but also our distribution partners to go and engage service providers. Because service providers, we see them not as a customer, but as a partner, because they embed HPE solutions into their go-to-market offerings that really drive consumable IT on a sustainable basis with their customers. So with that, I mean, reaching outside your organization, as you can imagine, Olivier, having a consistent message being delivered and really not selling essentially, but helping service providers create a strategic path leading to identifying opportunities and projects and initiatives that we really want to drive. And working with global organizations is always going to be an ecosystem play. So getting that consistency, getting that message out, getting that approach out was really quite a formidable task, especially with the small teams that we have. So essentially working with you and your team, we took a very different tack to even the traditional ways that you were taking your platform. We kind of innovated and we said, well, instead of creating essentially a Q&A response, why don't we create something more so a guided conversation? So essentially it takes you through each stage of that particular conversation, engaging with the service provider, with both HPE and sales, with our channel partners, to deliver a consistent way to engage the service provider to build and operate their services business, but also have solutions that support their optimal growth and profitability. And some of the solution, the main key points of that solution was really being able to work with not only HPE teams but our channel partners to reaching them for a specific training, delivering a consistent message, the ability to view all the engagements as they happen across globally, with not only inside our or also outside our organization, and even going back to combining this methodology with more traditional aspects of telemarketing, because essentially we can work with telemarketers to generate specific leads, pass those on to the distributor that we're working with, and it's an end-to-end process. It's one platform. It's not having to cut and chase and say where are the results from this particular engagement, and having that consistency of approach. So even though you have multiple organizations engaging with that service provider, it's a consistent feel and a consistent path end to end, which really help our service providers, as I said earlier, to build their services business and optimize their growth and profitability. Okay, so I mean, as you know, LeadSeed has delivered significant results for HPE. I think the most important thing it's really achieved for us is really enabling both our sales teams and channel partners maximize their time with the service provider, which really puts them into a different plane of engagement, because that really starts getting into the perspective where service providers kind of think of less of someone who's trying to sell them something to becoming a trusted advisor, and being able to grow together and look at the new initiatives, look at what else is out in the market, and it enables that engagement to be much more fruitful, as well as sort of the lead follow-up, even the lead closure. Having that on the same platform enables you to communicate between all the different people that are engaged with that service provider in a consistent manner, sorry. And really, in terms of results, I think the take up from the sales teams and our channel partners speak for themselves. Because firstly, with new methodologies, people will need to and want to go and engage with a particular methodology. And I think overall, we've increased our leads and from opportunities threefold, ready for sales follow-up and nurturing and delivering those projects. From improvements, I think we've already started that, because we've got a lot of our other business units coming. They've seen what we've done, especially with HPE GreenLake, which is, as you know, one of our major drives into the market for consumable IT on a sustainable basis. A lot of other business units have wanted to adopt this in a different direction, such as really aligning workloads with HPE solutions. And this doesn't mean that they've removed their pre-sales, but that pre-sales conversation can really now be regimentalized into the LeadSeed tool to align discussing, what are the workloads that a customer needs to deliver, and how can a HPE solution help them deliver that, and what are the benefits and advantages of that.
Last question. So what could be the free word you can give to other clients on your program and on the LeadSeed platform?
So I think overall, when we kind of think of those three words, it's really around relevant engagement, trusted advisor, and really kind of looking at this from a perspective of being able to drive and deliver on your sales time. So sorry, it was a bit more than 3 words, but essentially those are the 3 directions.
Okay, good. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you very much.